Do you think cards will spike in price when the new Wild Modern format comes out?
Yeah, well, Wild, I don't know, Wild and a lot of the, alpha and beta cards and earlier promo cards, a lot of those cards were at very high levels, um, because of the lack of packs and the huge rush.
Mhm.
Then combined with the airdrop, has been supporting all of the assets. So, naturally, we're actually at a period of as the airdrop is tapering off here these last 65 days. That's tending to take a little bit of value out of all the assets, right? Because there's 65 days of airdrop still built in theoretically to all the assets. So any assets that are actually holding their value or going up during this period is actually, extra impressive, because they're also simultaneously losing a little bit of value every day in the SPS drops that are happening, right? So the long answer is that I don't know if that was a long answer, but it's just
It wasn't short.
it's really hard to say. It's really hard to say. It's possible there's pump in some of those cards. The wild, but ultimately the wild format is already um what we're playing right now. So the meta for that is not really going to change. The new reward cards might change that. The new legendary summoners will almost definitely change some of that. But like in general, like there's already been some, there's been jockeying in positions for the metas, for the wild, and there's not going to be too much change that now. The value of the changing of ranked rewards, that definitely could push, in general prices up, as more players combine cards, as more players push to get to higher levels. It's really incentivizing uh, anybody who's playing the game, whether it's bots or players, to combine cards, to push up levels, to access higher level rewards. And that was the important aspect of all the changes, is that it's set up to be that way, and it's set up in a way that, really trying to prevent the bots from exploiting and finding loopholes, along with those changes. So that's why it's such a comprehensive change, and overall why I was impressed with everything that came out.
Yeah, I do think the modern league cards are going to make a bump, are going to make a run when things come out because people are going to have to figure out new strategies. And I do think that some of the wild league, especially beta cards, are going to sell. People are going. I think some of those prices are going to dip a little, but I think those prices are going to come back as soon as they announce the benefits for holding the old cards when you have land. So I'm kind of looking at that's my time to maybe scoop some of those up. Is that window between um, people selling older assets to be able to compete in new modern formats, and then that window before they announce new utility for those older assets. So that's kind of what I'm looking at personally.
Yeah, guys, thanks for hanging out as always. Thank you for embracing the new channel name. Um, we appreciate
Obviously,
you
a lot
guys.
has changed.
We're still
Us
the
talking
we're still the
exclusively
SHQ
Splinterlands.
you know and love. Just with a hopefully a slightly improved algorithmic name.